custom original content, the best user-generated videos and art, memes, and a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat.
With huge reveals, jaw-dropping new trailers, exclusive gameplay footage, and our first looks at what next-gen holds for the future of gaming. And it continues here today with Sony's future of gaming. With over on Sony to reveal what the PlayStation 5 will bring to the table. Does the PS5 have what it takes to dominate next-gen? We're about to find out when Sony raises the curtain on the future of gaming. Strap in, kick back, and get ready. IGN's Summer of Gaming is here.
Welcome back to IGN's Summer of Gaming. I am Max Scoville.
And I'm Brian Altano, and for the next few weeks, we'll be bringing you all the biggest announcements, trailers, reveals, and gameplay, plus tons of exclusive content that you won't find anywhere else. But the biggest event of the year, maybe even the decade, maybe even the century, might just be happening very, very soon in just a few minutes. Right, Max?
That's right, Brian. As many of you in the chat know, we are just moments away from Sony's big Future of Gaming event. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. If we could watch it just ahead of time, just push play and make it happen early, we would, but we can't do that. So we are just spinning our wheels and twiddling our thumbs and hoping that we get an idea of what PlayStation 5 has in store for next gen, but that's only the beginning.
That's right. The PlayStation Vita 2 press conference starts in just... No, I'm kidding. The PS5 event starts in just a few minutes, and we'll be chasing that with a post-show featuring the cast of IGN's PlayStation show, Beyond, hey, that's us, followed by IGN's Next Gen Console Watch, hey, that's other people, and then news, games, and more. Hey, that's sometimes some of us. And that's the way we'll close out our day. So just nonstop coverage for the next few hours. Then... tomorrow, it doesn't stop. We'll have the third IGN Expo, our presentation of world premieres, developer interviews, and brand new gameplay. And I know we hype up stuff for a living here at IGN, but I gotta say, this is like a truly incredible slate of stuff planned for the next few weeks. Just a nonstop bonanza of insane coverage of video game madness, and I am so damn excited.
Yeah.
This feels like we're real E3 right now. That's what this feels like to me.
We're doing our best. It's a weird long E3 that's spread out over the course of a month. It might be bad for our health. But anyway, in addition to the hottest, biggest, loudest, noisiest video game reveals, IGN is also sending donations from this stream to the World Health Organization and the Bail Project. I'm sure you've heard about this if you've been watching the stream because we have been drawing attention to it. That's called a call to action, and it does call people to action. You can find donation links in the video description or by heading to donate.ign.com. And charity is great on its own. It's a nice thing. It makes you feel good about yourself. But by donating, you can also enter for a chance to win awesome prizes, including a custom Summer of Gaming Xbox One X if you chip in more than $50. We have currently raised about $15,000 as of...
Actually, it's just over $17,000 now.
Okay,
we're at $17,171. So keep that going, keep pushing that. Remember, this is not only for a bunch of great causes, but you get a chance of winning a very, very limited edition console that is going to be hunted down by collectors decades from now, and they will pay you handsomely for that because they're weird.
Anyway, enough about a limited edition Xbox. Let's talk about everything we know about the PlayStation 5 so far.
The PlayStation 5 is set to be released this holiday season, and we've finally been promised a look at PS5 games to come. While the actual games at this reveal event remain a mystery, there's still plenty we do know about the PS5 before we get a release date or price details, or even a first real look at the actual console. So, to bring you up to speed for today's reveal, here's everything we know so far about the PS5. Sony hasn't given us a PS5 price yet, but lead system architect Mark Cerny told Wired last year that the price would be, quote, appealing to gamers in light of its advanced feature set, unquote. For reference, the PS4 cost $399 at launch. Similarly, we still don't have a firm release date, but Sony has remained committed to a holiday 2020 launch window. Both the PS3 and PS4 were launched in November. Sony announced the PS5's official specs back in March, while also confirming that the PS5 won't abandon physical media, playing 100 gig Blu-ray discs and supporting 4K Blu-ray playback. Cerny primarily focused on the PS5's unique solid-state drive, one he claimed, quote, has a raw bandwidth higher than any SSD available for PCs, end quote. Cerny compared the load times of Marvel's Spider-Man on PS4 Pro, 15 seconds, to that on a PS5 dev kit, only 0.8 seconds. The SSD is also meant to allow the PS5 to render worlds more quickly than ever before, allowing developers to rethink how they design games and maybe, someday, rid us of having to ride a loading elevator or squeeze through a narrow pathway to cover a load screen ever again. The PS5 will let players install games in segments, allegedly support 8K gaming, even though that probably won't be as big a deal as they're making it seem, at least for a while, and include energy-saving capabilities for when games are suspended. No word yet, though, on if those fans will be any quieter than a PS4 Pro's. Another major push by Sony will be 3D audio, built into the PS5 on a system level, which will allow players to have a more accurate indication of where unseen enemies are or where their gunfire is coming from. Plenty of third parties have already announced games in development for the PlayStation 5. Among the biggest are Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Gearbox's Godfall, a 3-player looter slasher that will be console exclusive to PS5. We've also heard Bluepoint Games is working on a PS5 game as well, and while Sony itself hasn't revealed any first-party games for the PS5 just yet, we did get a look at what third-party games could look like thanks to the first Unreal Engine 5 tech demo running in real time on a PS5. Sony has confirmed that the PS5 will be backward compatible with the majority of the PS4's 4,000 plus games. And for those who have bought into PSVR this generation, fear not. Sony says the PS5 will be backward compatible with current PSVR hardware, which is great considering big titles like Marvel's Iron Man VR are still coming. Still no word though on when we might get a PSVR 2. Unlike Microsoft with the Xbox Series X and Xbox One, however, Sony is seemingly not interested in making sure games developed for PS5 also work on PS4. Quote, we believe that when you go to all the trouble of creating a next-gen console, that it should include features and benefits that the previous generation does not include, PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan recently said. While we wait for a look at the console itself, Sony has offered some info on the PS5's new controller, the DualSense, which puts an emphasis on players feeling what happens in-game on top of just controlling it. This includes haptic feedback rather than the familiar rumble, along with adaptive triggers to help players experience everything from the feeling of trudging through mud to the tightening of a bowstring. The controller will also include a microphone array to allow for chatting with friends, and the share button has been swapped out for the create button, but what new functionality that brings is unclear. And that's every major piece of info we know about the PS5 so far. But with presumably only 5 or 6 months until the console's launch, we're expecting to see a lot more from Sony about why they think the PS5 is worth the upgrade. For more on all things PlayStation, check out our weekly PlayStation Show podcast Beyond, find out what every major first-party Sony studio is working on, and for everything else, stick with IGN.
We are just moments away from Sony's big, huge PlayStation 5 Future of Gaming reveal, but we need to take a very quick break. Don't forget to download the TikTok app, follow IGN, and search IGN Summer of Gaming hashtag for extra content and to be a part of the conversation. IGN Summer of Gaming will continue right after this.
IGN Summer of Gaming is brought to you by Fuser, who'll be partying with us all summer long.
News, Games, and More is IGN's live news show every day of the week that covers all the day's news about games, movies, comics, and of course more. This is our daily live show that takes a rotating cast of IGN talent, going over all the latest news of the day while taking live questions and comments from chat. We're live every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, and you can find us on mixer.com/IGN, youtube.com/IGN, and twitch.tv/IGN. See you there.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for? We're constantly updating our feeds to bring you the latest news, gameplay, custom original content, the best user-generated videos and art, memes, and a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat.
Everybody loves watching a speedrun of their favorite game. But what if you got the opportunity to peek into the minds of the developers while they watch their games getting completely wrecked? That's exactly what happens in every episode of Game Devs React to speedruns.
You can do that. Oh my god!
We invite you to ride along with the developers as they react to, question, and enjoy some of the most skilled players exploiting and speeding through a game it took years of their life to create. Join us every Saturday for a new episode.
The next generation of video gaming is on the horizon, and IGN is here to bring you the latest PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X news and analysis in our new weekly show, Next Gen Console Watch 2020. We'll bring on the experts to discuss and analyze all the latest developments around these new consoles. From frame rates, services, features, peripherals, and even all the new tech jargon, Next Gen Console Watch 2020 will keep you up to speed on everything leading up to the next generation of gaming. Join us every Friday for a new episode.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm joined by the cast of IGN's regular PlayStation Show podcast Beyond, Lucy O'Brien, Jonathan Dornbush, and my good buddy Brian Altano. We thought we'd have way more time to talk about this, but Sony's Future of Gaming event starts any minute now. Rapid fire, really quickly. What are we expecting to see? Jonathan, go.
Oh, God, me first? Okay, I think we're definitely going to see something from Insomniac. They're the most recent first-party studio. I hope it's Ratchet. I don't know if we'll see Spider-Man 2 just yet, but I think we could see definitely something from that studio.
Lucy, what about you?
Horizon Zero Dawn 2, I don't think we're going to see a lot of it, but we are going to see it. I also think we're going to see Bluepoint's remake of Demon's Souls.
Brian, you're a big FromSoft guy. What are you hoping to see?
More Elden Ring. I want gameplay, I want details, and I want to find out about that Bloodborne remaster that's been rumored about. I will play that game all over again and buy it all over again because I'm stupid.
I think if we don't see something from FromSoft, people are they're gonna riot. They really want to see Elden Ring. They want to know, like, everybody obviously wants more Bloodborne, more Demon's Souls. I mean, you could always do Dark Souls 4. That would be a weird curveball to throw in there. Bring back Armored Core. Who cares? We've also heard
it's happening. It is 100% happening. I'm so psyched.
Also, like, weird reminder, if the rumors are true and Bloodborne is in fact coming to PC, there is also a PC gaming showcase that's happening this weekend. So it's possible that gets squeezed in there at some point. I'm hoping that we hear something about what's next for Resident Evil, whether that is Resident Evil 8, a brand new thing from the ground up, or the rumored Resident Evil 4 remake, which I would also be very excited about. But yeah, either way, like, this, we have some idea what to expect, but I think we're also in for a bunch of surprises.
Guys, I'm like positively giddy about all this today.
This is the first event that I've looked forward to this much in a long time. Mm-hmm. I'm hyped. I'm vibrating.
Yeah, I got like the pre-E3 jitters, basically. Couldn't sleep well last night. I was just like, I woke up early. I was too excited for this.
Well, it's funny that before everything changed with E3, Sony wasn't going to be there, and now they are the ones hosting the biggest conference the week of what would have been E3. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, this actually would have been the final day of a real E3.
Oh, God, it's true.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and instead it just feels like the kickoff of something new, so I'll really
meet you guys at the Fig later.
Do you think we're going to see the box at all?
That, you mean the console?
Yeah,
not
the physical,
not the packaging.
Packaging box.
The console.
Well, one thing they've hyped up is the 3D audio things, and there have been sort of murmurs about, like, will the console be a part of that, or will that just be like how the machine outputs it? I'd be really weird if the whole thing had like a subwoofer in the middle of it, but I don't know. I want to know what's up with that controller. I want to know what they're doing with like the haptic touch sensor. Like, why is there now? Oh, Oh, it's starting. It's starting. All right, well, stick around. We're going to do a whole roundup pre-show afterwards. Goodbye, everybody. Have fun. Like PlayStation 5. Let's do this.
PlayStation!
Hey!
Oh, I think there's... Yeah.
Wonder, like, different choices, how we might have ended up?
No. I like the hand we've been dealt.
We were destined for something great.
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. Or the... I don't know, that thing. That magic.
I thought we was trying to get out of this bullshit.
Sounding more and more like a snee-eye itch every day.
My job, my sport, get your own!
We should talk about work.
We out here gangbanging like it's 91.
We all love banks.
Get me a DJ!
Give me a hand with these bodies.
This cannot be traced back to me.
Champagne, anyone?
Just sort of smash things.
So now what?
It was great to kick today off with a look back at just some of the seminal moments of the last 25 years. And what better way to bridge our past and our future than with a game that's graced every PlayStation console, Grand Theft Auto. It's been a privilege partnering with Rockstar Games for many years now, and we're thrilled to open today with the news that that partnership will continue with PlayStation 5. It's now just over a year since we began sharing technical details of PlayStation 5, but today's the day that we've been looking forward to for years, when we get to show you just some of the games that demonstrate our belief that PlayStation 5 marks the biggest generational transition our industry has yet seen. The content we've curated for today's event showcases how PS5 has inspired developers to create new experiences that are transformative in how they look, sound, and feel. Enough from me. We're going to have the games do our talking.
A hero's just someone who doesn't give up. Your dad said that. He was right. Now it's your turn. Go be a hero, Miles.
Okay, let's do this.
Feeling just don't stop me now. Try to hate on us. Ain't worried about next since I'm strong enough. Feeling just don't stop me now. Baby, yeah, we gon'
今日は皆さんに僕らが作っている新しいグランツーリスモの情報をシェアできるということですごく興奮しています。今回のグランツーリスモはおそらくこれまでのねグランツーリスモのファンの方がプレイしたら本当に嬉しいんじゃないかなっていう、キャンペーンモードを中心にしたグランツーリスモになっていると思います。ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
You all right back there? No way. It appears that the dimensions are collapsing on one another. If we cannot get to... Right, the ship. I mean, we can't be that far.
I have it in my sights.
They have found us, Ratchet. How do I steer this thing? Ask nicely. Slow down, please. That's not listening. The dimensions are weakening considerably. How bad is it? Well, it is certainly not good. Great! Where are we? Beats me.
To the depths with you! How many arms you got, beast? We've been boarded! Get off me, ship! I'll return!
Frank! Ratchet, we are too late. Ratchet?
Who?
Hi, I'm Marcus Smith, creative director at Insomniac Games. The entire studio is so excited to be able to share with you a first ever look at Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, a brand new, full-length, interdimensional adventure built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5. We're doing things we've never been able to do before, like use dimensional rifts to be able to leap from planet to planet nearly instantly, or put ray trace reflections on Clank. All of our alien worlds are filled with density and life previously unseen. Plus, Ratchet's all-new arsenal is more exciting than ever thanks to the DualSense controller's enhanced feedback. Ratchet & Clank are near and dear to our hearts at Insomniac, and we can't wait to share more with you in the future. But for now, here's another look.
Did you see that?
Like my ride, bro? Off the long axe!
Look! It's Ratchet and Clank!
Sand sharks from above.
Nice sand shark! Nice sand shark! My heroes!
Was that a kraken? Or at least a very large octopus. I will never get used to that. Hey, break reality.
Don't let him get to the boss!
Did Dr. Nefarious really resurface after all these years just to try and take over the universe again? Yeah! I kinda wish he was doing a worse job! He must have more planned than planned. That's what I'm afraid of.
Making games used to be about these constant trade-offs between the artistic vision and technical limitations. With PS5, we're not going to be burdened like that. We're going to be able to realize our artistic vision a lot better. It's got a ton of horsepower, which is very easy to unlock, and it's a machine that's really easy to develop on. The PS5 will present a paradigm shift as to what players will come to expect from gaming. Will let us tell stories, make worlds, create gameplay that I think will truly captivate the player and really surprise quite a few people. Please take a look at this new franchise for Worldwide Studios, coming exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Over and over, I relive my first moments on this alien planet. The crash. The attack. My death. The crash. The attack. My death. Trapped in this endless cycle. Even death is no escape. Each time I awake, this planet seems somehow different, as if changing. This world is becoming part of me, infecting my mind, my memories. The longer I spend here, the more I can feel my sanity slip away. But I cannot lose hope. answers. My only hope is to break the cycle. Before the cycle breaks me.
Welcome to London! And our main event, looking to settle some scores and crush anyone in his way, Ultimo Barricado! Challenging him is John and a whole host of heavy hitters. It's time for Destruction Monsters! No game, broken brain, become insane. No battle, no race, no fame. Doctor, we're rolling again. This is combat, no dabbing, no combat. I bring the boom box and you bring the weapons. Ready the keys for notorious me, or I'll be the top one and you can back off. Cracking a monster, well action of the legend. I'm spark to the match and I'm up. Ready to scrap me, the best of the better. I am the best, come and get it and kiss me back. I'ma take over the best. It's a boom boom battle that you won't be last, and I'm in invincible. The backing of you will never fight no other better than me. You will start struck, cause I am the real deal, and you can only run. Hey, this is my game, you won't be afraid of me, undeniable. Hey, set up a cage and I dominate, period. Never, nothing, number one. No battle, no right, no game. That's made to be broken, brains to become insane. No battle, no race, no fame. Doctor, we're rolling again. No battle, no right, no game. That's made to be broken, brains to become insane. No battle, no race, no fame. Doctor, we're rolling again.
Hello everyone, my name is Josh Greer and this is my brother Mike. We're from Ember Lab, a small team with a background in film and animation.
And we're very excited today to share
weakness from me. You have no power here, Kenna.
You ever feel like you're just waiting for a sign? To do that thing you've always meant to do. Sometimes I feel like I'm just standing on the edge of doing great things. But something's holding me back. Maybe it's just nerves. Maybe it's the fear that I'll never be as good as what I imagine, when I'm still just standing on the edge. But if we've got nothing else to lose, might as well jump.
Hi, I'm Lorne Lanning, and I'm here to share with you a game that I've been dying to make. It's an emotionally engaging story where rescuing is rewarding, failure is devastatingly hilarious, and the memories should last you a lifetime. Take a look.
You are no longer a slave, Abe. They believed, trusted, followed, and it led them here. You may have escaped the murderous blades, but the fate of your entire people is up to you.
プレイステーション5によって我々の考える東京のビジュアルを実現できました。今までに見たことのない東京の魅力を見て、聞いて、感じることができます。これからお見せするのはゴーストワイヤー東京の世界初のゲームプレイ動画です。スーパーナチュラルでミステリアスな東京、そこに潜む驚異と美しさを感じ取っていただけると思います。ぜひお楽しみください。
You see things others can't. Hear threats others don't. Fight when others won't. It's up to you to save Tokyo.
stretch, no limousine. If you're talking winners, gotta intervene. I'm the biggest one that those you ever seen. I'ma need a crown. I'm the only one that ever held it down at the tip top. People flip flop every day, not I. Top 5, I'm a big shot. I'm the one that wanna take the big shots. Big balls, big rings, big rocks, big bag, big moves, big cars, big man, big plan. Get lost in this wall. Look at me now, you can't hold me down. So give me the crown. Wait for the tank. We're not the same, we're not the same. We're not the same, we run everything. We're not the same, we're not the same. They ain't got us running through these things. Make way for the king.
It was always gonna end like this. All your hard work, all your sacrifice, only sped up the process. Yourself alone. Only death awaits.
Hacker Nabrak here from IGN Interactive. In Hitman 3, Agent 47 is back for his most intimate and professional contract in his entire career. This is also the dramatic conclusion for the World of Assassination trilogy. I'm so proud to be here to present a little glimpse of the gameplay where Agent 47 is on top of the world in Dubai. Enjoy.
What's up, everyone? I'm Zion Williamson of the New Orleans Pelicans. Here we go. The first ever teaser for NBA 2K21. Y'all are not ready for this.
Trying to bring you down, but for real, you might as well give up now. Think you got a chance, but I don't see how. Got a real tight grip when I hold that crown. I'm the first one in and the last one out. Whoever owns the place gotta drag me out. I don't make a sound when I strike. You better just run for your life. Run for your life. Run for your life. Your life. Run for your life.
Amazing, aren't they? Half bug, half snack. A very recently discovered species, entirely unique to this island. Oh, this one's lively. Beautiful seed patterns. Oh, and it's tasty too. Welcome to the island of bug snacks.
Find a bug and kind of snack. Try to catch it in your trap. Feed somebody and you'll see me or whatever we eat. Find them hiding in the sand, tearing up a ketchup patch. Come to Snack-Tooth Island and discover it's bug snacks. It's bug snacks. Talking about bug snacks. It's bug snacks.
My invitation is open. Come join me on the island of bug snacks.
Liz! I was trying to carry a lamp with my weenie hands, but I dropped it, and now the town's on fire.
Oh, again?
It's bug snacks.
Hi everyone, thank you for being with us today for this very special event. But before we get to the end of the show, I have something very near and dear to me.
Deathloop is a next-gen first-person shooter about rival assassins locked in a time loop.
This is our unique vision, what Arcane is all about.
Freeform immersive gameplay, a surreal player-driven story smashed together.
Want to see some stylish action? Check this out.
She is not making this easy. Good morning, Black Reef. Another day, another death. Aren't time loops fun? For everyone else on this island, this place is paradise. A never-ending party where hunting me is the main attraction. And no matter how I try to escape, they always cut me down. But I'm one stubborn motherfucker. Every loop I'm learning a little more, piecing together the puzzle. There's 8 targets, and they all gotta die before midnight. There's just one little snag.
You thought it was going to be easy?
Juliana Blake, Black Reef's protector and a real pain in my ass. She may kill me 1,000,000 times, but eventually, inevitably, I will break this fucking loop.
I don't like watching you die. I like killing you. There's a difference.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch, and into the forest deep.
What is it with that creepy story?
It's just a local tale.
You're really into that stuff?
Quit being so paranoid.
No! Friendly! Friendly! Who are you? Who sent you? What's going on? They're coming. Who is? Chris? Sorry, Ethan. Why?
What is that?
Freedom. Our freedom. The old ones perished 1,000 years ago. Their great cities turned to graves. In their place came new life. And new dangers. I must find a way to stop it. Or we'll get worse and worse. Until it destroys us all. There's nothing I wouldn't do to save this world. No depth I won't explore. No secret I won't unlock. No barrier I won't cross. This mission is mine alone. If I falter, if I fail, there won't be anyone left to stop what's coming. Comes. I will be ready.
On behalf of the entire team at Guerrilla, we're happy to share the first look at Horizon Forbidden West.
We're continuing Elga's story as she moves west to a far future America.
To brave a beautiful but dangerous frontier masked with mysterious new threats.
Get ready to explore distant lands ravaged by massive storms.
And take on new, powerful machines as you return
to the majestic world of Horizon.
Stay tuned for much more. We can't wait for you to get your hands on it.
I think there's a lot to look forward to for the community. I think fans are going to be really pleased.
As a game designer and storyteller, this is incredibly exciting. We're talking a whole new generation of ideas and experiences that we can create for the player.
No matter where they are, no matter who they are.
New experiences like we've never had before.
More iconic, interesting characters, more atmospheric, immersive worlds for players to explore.
We want to wow players.
Expect the unexpected. And I, for one, can't wait.
We can't wait.
We can't wait to share them with you.
It's so exciting.
Incredibly exciting.
It's really about love
for the players and for the players.
As a developer, that's an amazing feeling to have.
Welcome to PlayStation 5.
We hope you've enjoyed the first glimpse of our future today. You've seen our most striking console design yet, and you've seen games that can only be enjoyed with the full range of PlayStation 5's features and power. At PlayStation, we believe in generational transitions, and we put years of work into making them happen. We want you to enjoy the unique benefits of moving from one generation to the next. Thank you for joining us. We're launching later this year, and we have tons more to share. Welcome to PlayStation 5.
PlayStation.
Hello.
Beyond.
I didn't even know what to say.
I know.
Well, I did that whole intro muted, so we're off to a great start. Anyway, PlayStation 5, we got to look at the future of gaming, and it's definitely a lot squigglier than I think a lot of us were expecting. Hey, everybody, I'm Max, that's Lucy, that's Jonathan, that's Brian. We do a PlayStation podcast every week, and dear God, we haven't had anything to talk about for quite some time, but now we finally do.
Too much. I don't know what